My father is born in Germany. He was a Polish Jew. His parents were Polish, but he identified as German. And over the last 8 years, I've been returning to his hometown to learn a little more about his background and to really try to find a way to connect with him as his son differently than the way that I've experienced him my entire life. So in 2011, I first visited Germany to see these memorial stones that were paved in the front of my father's family apartment. And these memorial stones honor and acknowledge his mother and his father and his sister who were all killed in the Holocaust. And they're literally brass bricks paved into the sidewalk in front of the walkway that leads up to the door of their apartment building. So that kind of started me on this journey of connecting with my father's hometown and the people there. And one of the things that I experienced on that day that I think really propelled me to do the Butterfly Project in Cottbus is the name of the town, is that the woman who took us around in Cottbus was a journalist there. And at the end of this day, and she was showing my partner and I various kind of Schindler historical sites. Not that my family was in any way an important family there. My father's father was had a retail wine business. It was like nothing particularly remarkable. But at the end of this day, we had dinner with Nicole, and my partner Amy and I, really made this connection with her. And at dinner, she told me that her grandparents were party members, as in the Nazi Party. And that she was trying to understand that. And I realized in that moment that her need to reconcile with the experience of her grandparents, which she has no responsibility for, of course, and my need to reconcile with what happened in my father's hometown, what happened to his family, were really, this close together. So that's kind of what started this. And then Nicole and I started talking about, what could we do? We already had a plaque, actually, kind of like a remembrance inside the school that they put up that tells the story of my dad's brother, Alfred. So that's in the lobby of the school, and I have a photo of my dad looking at it. So the school had already provided evidence that this is something that was an important lesson to teach our kids, right, and to keep it present. And so Nicole and I started talking about what could we do to really memorialize the kids that were taken from Cottbus and other places. And that's how the idea for bringing the Butterfly Project started. I think that what's special about engaging in initiatives like the Butterfly Project, in terms of finding pathways towards reconciliation, are that for me, the school making a decision to have their own Butterfly Project initiative, their own kind of memorial initiative for those children, is an example of the school being, let's call them an upstander, saying, what happened in the past, we want to make sure that we're going to teach our kids to be more empathetic to people of all races, of all religions, of all colors, of all languages, and that provides me, as a son of survivors, with a sense of confidence that that community that at one time turned their backs in the best case, turned their backs, and in the worst case, killed my family and millions of others. That it gives me a sense of connection to my heritage, and it gives me a sense of assurance and confidence that the potential of something like the Holocaust, the Shoah, happening again is minimized. Providing those children with kind of real connection with the memories of these children, really making it real for them, and then giving them an opportunity to use art to express themselves. And I think that's the magic of the Butterfly Project, is that ceramic butterflies are painted by these children, and each butterfly is designed to signify one child whose life was taken during the Holocaust. So the kids read stories about these children. They get to know them, and then they paint a butterfly to kind of honor and remember them. And then that butterfly, in this case, gets displayed forever, if we're lucky, on the side of the school to remind them and to remind the community that something happened there, that the children in that school and the administrators of that school are effectively saying, we're not going to let that happen again.